This is a story called To Never Let Go. Tristan is a young 12-year-old boy who comes from a loving, well-to-do family, but he is suffering with his mental health. No one knows what is wrong with him. All they know is that he seems to have more bad days than good days. He has episodes where he is completely out of control. He screams and shouts and pushes people around. His brother Toby, aged 10, and his 4 younger sisters, Isla, aged 8, Isabel, aged 6, Liberty, aged 4, and Trinity, aged 2, are terrified of him when he has his episodes. Sometimes he refuses to leave the house, even to go to school. His parents have tried to get him to go to the doctors, but he won't go. If anyone comes to the house, Tristan will lock himself in the bathroom or his bedroom and refuse to come out. Tristan's parents know that they have to do something because he's just getting completely out of control and his episodes are getting worse and more frequent. He won't hang out with other kids or socialise with them because he gets really scared and freaks out. Thankfully, Tristan has a fantastic group of friends who love him dearly and who are very supportive. They're only young, so they do get scared when he has one of his episodes, especially if it's a bad one, but they try not to let him see that they're scared because he then gets really upset. One day Tristan has the worst episodes he's ever had. He thrashes around, screaming and shouting and breaking things. Then when it's over he just cries. Tristan's parents know that there isn't a chance in hell of getting him to the doctor's surgery, so when he's in the shower his dad calls a doctor and he comes to their home. When Tristan gets out of the shower and sees the doctor, he freaks out and goes crazy. He tries to get out of the house but he can't, because all the doors and windows are locked. He calms down enough for the doctor to speak to him, and then after about 5 minutes he freaks out and has quite a bad episode right in front of the doctor. The doctor asks him, "Tristan, why are you freaking out right now? Can you tell me?" "The voices are making me freak out," answered Tristan. "What do you mean? What are the voices saying?" asked the doctor. "Some of the voices are telling me to hurt everyone. The others are telling me not to," said Tristan. "Which voices are the worst ones, Tristan?" asked the doctor. "The voices telling me to hurt people are just there all the time and they never go away. I want them to go away but they never do," said Tristan. "How often are the good voices there, Tristan?" asked the doctor. "The good voices are hardly ever there," said Tristan. "What voices are there now, Tristan? Can you tell me?" the doctor asked. "Ah!" screamed Tristan. "Okay, Tristan, we'll leave it there for today. You've done really well," said the doctor. The doctor then turned to Tristan's parents, Jack and Sienna, and tells them, "I believe your son has severe bipolar disorder, severe schizophrenia, and severe social anxiety. I think that he would benefit from going into a children's mental health unit until we get him on the right medication and get his condition stabilised with the help of doctors and counsellors. It's completely up to you whether or not you want him to go, but I strongly recommend it. Talk to him and explain it to him," said the doctor. "Well, I think it's the only way to get him the right help and we should go for it," said Jack. "I don't like the idea of my son living away from home, but I agree that if it's the only way to help him then we should go for it," said Sienna. That night, Sienna and Jack sat Tristan down and explained to him what was going to happen. He asked, "Mummy, if I go, will I get better and will I be able to come home to live?" "Yes," said Sienna, crying. The next day, Jack and Sienna sat the other kids down and explained to them what was going to happen with Tristan. A few days later, Sienna and Jack took Tristan to the home, whilst the other kids were looked after by their grandparents. When they were leaving, Tristan cried and asked, "Mummy, Daddy, you will come back for me, won't you?" "Of course we will, son, because we love you," said Jack. As Sienna and Jack started to leave again, Tristan cried and ran after them, shouting, "Mummy, Daddy, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me here." Jack and Sienna had no choice but to keep walking. When they got to the car, Sienna broke down and cried uncontrollably. After Tristan had been in the home for 3 months, he had changed a great deal and had come a long way from where he was when he first went into the home. He was allowed to go home for the night, but the doctors didn't think that he was quite ready to go home for good. However, after Tristan had been at the home for 6 months, he was allowed to go home for good on his 13th birthday. He continued to take his medication and to be monitored by the doctors for a while. He was discharged. Then he was discharged for good. The doctor who diagnosed Tristan was a family friend, and he checked in on Tristan on a regular basis. Tristan went back to school and he did really well, not just at school but at home too. He swore that when he left school he was going to open a group home for kids like himself who have mental health issues, because there's not many about. He is now in university training to be a child psychologist, and he is doing really well. He still has episodes, but he knows how to control them without giving people any cause for concern. His parents are exceptionally proud of him and how far he's come. They never thought he would ever be doing as well as he is. When he's in a social situation and he feels anxious, he just removes himself and goes somewhere where he can be alone for a while. All his friends and family are extremely supportive and understanding. His brothers and sisters are no longer scared of him. Tristan hopes that when he's a fully qualified child psychologist, he can help as many kids as possible. The end. Thank you.